hear you.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the October 27th, 2025 meeting of the Jefferson County Board of Zoning Adjustment. The Board of Zoning Adjustment is a 5-member board. 3 affirmative votes are required to approve a request for variance or other appeal. For anyone addressing the board today, please give us your name and address for the record, and then tell us what your hardship is or what your objection to this request is. You will be given our decision today verbally, and you will receive our decision in writing within 10 days. Zoning approvals can be issued immediately following the hearing in our office at room B200. However, you will first be required to obtain a permit from the Jefferson County Department of Health if your application involves connection to a septic tank, or the Jefferson County Environmental Services Department if your application involves connection to sanitary sewer. Anyone disagreeing with the board's decision today has 15 days in which to file an appeal in circuit court. Also, we would ask that you silence any electronic devices during this hearing. First item on the agenda is case number A25-0032, property owners, McAdory Volunteer Fire and Rescue Department. So would staff please present the case?
Yes, ma'am. This is a variance for the terms of the zoning resolution to allow construction of a building addition to an existing fire station to be located 25 feet from the south property line in lieu of the required 35 feet. The existing zone is institutional 2. The existing land use is a fire station. There's about 1.07 acres. The subject property is located along a major collector in an area transitioning from rural to suburban near a small node of activity. Section 803.03A states the minimum yard requirements in institution zoning, which are 35 from front, rear, and side property lines. Allowing this variance would allow an addition of sleeping quarters for the fire personnel connected to the existing fire station in a practical location as it relates to the interior of the existing station. Got an aerial view here of the station that you can see. The affected property is south. To the south contains 3 acres, and the portion adjacent to the fire station is wooded. The residence on the property is over 360 feet from the property line as faced Abernathy Road. There are no adverse impacts anticipated from granting this request. Therefore, staff recommends approval for case A25-0032.
Thank you. Does any member of the board have questions for staff or the applicant regarding this case?
No.
Okay, at this time we would like to open a public hearing regarding this item. Is there anyone here who wishes to speak in opposition or support to this request? Okay. If not, then this public hearing is now closed. If there are no other questions or comments from the board members, may I have a motion from the board?
Madam Chair, I make a motion to approve case A-25-0032.
I second the motion.
Okay, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, this variance has been accepted. Okay, our next case is case number A-25-0033, property owners Brenda Chandler and Edna Meadows. Would staff please present the case?
Yes, ma'am. This is a variance to the terms of the zoning resolution to allow a mobile home to be located 16 feet, be located 19 feet to the front property line in lieu of the required 25 feet. Existing zoning is R6. There's an existing mobile home, it's about half an acre. The subject property is located in Queenstown community, characterized by substandard residential lots in R6 and R5A zoning. The section 61003 is the minimum requirements in R6 for zoning. The proposed mobile home is a replacement mobile home. The previous one was destroyed by fire. There's another aerial look of this case. Most of the residents in this part of the community are relatives, and the small road from which the property is accessed serves as access to only 6 other residents. The property was approved to be resurveyed in one lot by recorded by the Planning and Zoning Commission on the 9th of this month. The final plat has yet to be recorded. Granting this variance will not result in any visual change along the existing streetscape. Therefore, staff recommends approval for case A250033.
Thank you. Does any member of the board have questions for staff or the applicant regarding this case?
No.
No.
Okay, then at this time, we'd like to open a public hearing regarding this item. Is there anyone here who wishes to speak in opposition or support to this request? Okay, please come forward and give us your name and address, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Brenda Chandler, and Edna Meadows was my mother. She is deceased now. And I am here because that property that we have been talking about this morning is mine. And I've been there 50 years.
Wow.
And I plan on not leaving at all. And with prayer and faith, I want to go home. That's all I want to do. I want to go home. And I'm asking this court for a favor to send me home. Because a lot of people, they just don't understand. It's a different when you stay with somebody because you have to, and you stay with people because you want to. And I don't want to. Even though I appreciate it, but it's not my house. I just want to go home.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
all I want to do. So, and raise my grandbabies.
Yeah.
Get some of my great grandbabies. I'm missing one of them, but you know, hey, that's all.
Yeah.
My son, and like I said, I've been here ever since he was born and everything, and we just don't want to go.
Right.
That is our home.
Oh.
And our kids can get out there and play in comfort. And they don't have to worry about that concrete jungle out there when they come visit grandma. They can play with safety. So that's all I want to do. I'm praying for faith.
Thank you, Miss Chandler. I have 9 grandbabies, so I know how that is. Okay, is there any, oh, yes, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. My name is Brenda, it's Brinda Chandler, and I live at 2855 Washington Street with an Irondale zip code, 35210. But Birmingham is what they say, with an Irondale zip code.
Okay, thank you.
I got a question.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see, just a
So,
second.
Ms. Chandler,
Yes,
so your mobile home was destroyed by fire, that's correct?
yes, it had been a storm that day. I mean, a terrible storm. And lineman, the fire department man said, the chief, he said it must have struck the line and it would start burning in the ceiling. And we didn't even know that the house was on fire until my brother-in-law had me looking at his window house. Like he said, that all of us live on that street is relatives. My brother-in-law lived next door to me, and my other sister-in-law and my other brother-in-law with him, and stuff like that. And so he was standing out there in the middle of the road, hollering for me, and it was after 12 o'clock at night. And I'm like, what the crap is he out there hollering at me for this time of night? And he was telling me to get out the house because the house was on fire. He thought that we was out there having a party that night. You know, and I'm like, no, we wasn't. door later, and I'm trying to get out of my bed, get in my wheelchair, because the first thing I thought about was my son, because my mobile home was like 90 feet long. He on one end and I'm on the other. And by the time I opened the door, I didn't smell no smoke or nothing. When I opened the door, I couldn't even see out the bedroom. But I'm going to get my son, and that's what I did. And I was telling him to get out the house. The house was on fire. And he was, Mama, what? The house on fire. Get out. And when he opened the bedroom door on the other end where you couldn't see nothing but the street. Even though I knew my house, but I couldn't get out that front door. And the first thing I thought about, go get your medicine, go get your pocketbook, you know, and stuff like that. That's what I did. I know my son called me a talkathon. Yes, I know. You know, and so he hit me not tell me no.
Okay.
And so,
You have
but
any
you
other
know,
questions?
Like I said, that my house was on fire, and we lost everything but one thing, and that was my bedroom. And I said, one thing about my bedroom, evidently, you know, fire, we all can resist fire, like the Bible said, that when this world is destroyed, it's going to be destroyed by fire. But evidently, Satan was too scared to go up in my room because I had too many Bibles. that was too many Bibles. And so, that was the only room that was safe.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you,
you,
Thank
Ms.
you.
Chandler. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Ms. Chandler.
Is there anyone here that wants to speak in opposition? If you want, are you speaking in opposition? No. Oh, okay. I started. Okay. Okay, then this public hearing is now closed, and if there's not any other questions or comments from the board members, may I have a motion from the board?
Madam Chair, I make a motion to approve case A-25-003.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any against? Your variance is granted.
Yes.
You can, yeah.
Me too.
We sure appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, our next case is A 250034, property owners Joe Ellen Tumberland, did I say it correctly, and Russell Brian Tumberland. Would staff please present the case?
Yes, ma'am. As a variance for the terms of the zoning resolution to allow recording of a lot having less than 1 acre, to allow an accessory structure to also remain as located 2 feet from a proposed side property line, and to allow a mobile home to be located 43 feet from the center line of an unimproved road. The existing zone is A1 agriculture. The property is currently vacant, unimproved. It's about 0.38 acres. There was a mobile home on the property, similar to the last case, for several years and was destroyed by fire. The property owner is wishing to place a new mobile home on the same footprint as the one that was destroyed. Within 500-foot radius, there are a few lots that have less than 1 acre. However, only one of those is smaller than the lot proposed. To the west of the subject property is a planned street or alley that is never being constructed. Because there's a dedicated right-of-way of less than 40 feet, there's a required 60-foot setback from the center line of the right-of-way. In placing the new mobile home in the same location as the previous mobile home, the 60-foot setback will not be achieved. Granting this variance, however, will not result in any visual change of the property other than replacing the mobile home. I'd like to add that there have been 55 other requests similar to this variance request, and only 3 have been denied. Those 3 are listed in the staff report. That being said, staff recommends approval of A 250034.
Okay, thank you. Does any member of the board have questions for staff or applicant regarding this case?
No.
Okay, and this time we'd like to open a public hearing regarding this item. Is there anyone here who wishes to speak in opposition or support to this request? If so, please come forward. Okay, then at this time, the public hearing is now closed. If there are no other questions or comments from the board members, may I have a motion from the board?
Madam Chair, I recommend approval for case A-25-0034.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Then this variance has been granted. Okay, our last case, let's see, is this the last one? We got two more. Two more. Okay, our next case is case number A250035, Victor Sanchez, excuse me if I'm butchering this name, and Sandra Gonzalez Arden. Would staff please present the case?
Yes, ma'am. This is a variance for the terms of the zoning resolution to allow residents to remain as located 30 feet to the rear property line in lieu of the required 35 feet. Section 801.04 is the minimum yard requirements in A1 zoning, which are 35 to the front and rear and 15 to the side. Granting this variance will correct an error in construction on this residence. Somehow the foundation was built, as you can see up there, closer than the allowed setbacks. There's a residence located over 450 feet away that has frontage on Mount Olive Road. This is an aerial vote showing that it's really undeveloped property all around it. There'll be no change in character or in the neighborhood. Therefore, staff recommends approval of A250035.
Thank you. Does any member of the board have questions for staff or the applicant regarding this case?
No.
Okay. This time we'd like to open a public hearing regarding this item. Anyone here who wishes to speak in opposition or support to this request? Okay, then this public hearing is now closed. May I have a motion from the board if you have no other questions or comments?
Madam Chair, make a motion for approval for case A-25-0035.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Okay, now this is our last one, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
I believe. Okay, our next case is case number A250036, property owner Leslie John Crosby II and Christy Janana Crosby. Would staff please present the case?
Yes, ma'am. This is a little more complicated than the previous cases. It's a variance for the term of the zoning resolution to allow a cellular communication tower to be located 42 feet to the front property line in lieu of the required 63.5 feet, and to allow the cell tower to be located at 190 feet and 350 feet to the nearest residential structures under the separate ownership in lieu of the required 510, and for the tower compound to be located 7 feet to the front property line in lieu of the required 15 feet. The existing zoning is A1 agricultural. There's a residence on the property. The lease site is 0.03 acres. The area is rural and consists of large lot A1 lots. Much of the area is wooded. That's a rendering of the tower. This is the coverage. The reason they put these towers or try to get more towers to get better coverage. You can see that this is a view. The light spots indicate coverage that's kind of unreliable, and that will be the improved coverage with the new tower. The proposed variance does not conflict with the policies of the county comprehensive plan The property remains in its original zoning, section 1218.05B1. Tower setback from properties not classified as protected residential areas shall be greater of the zoning district yard setback or 25% of the tower height. Section 1218.05, in no event shall a tower be close to a residential structure under separate ownership than 200% of the height of the tower. Going back to the tower, you can see generally these towers are engineered to implode on themselves. However, like we discussed earlier, we can't be 100% that the tower will collapse on itself. But that being said, at those wind speeds, who knows what's going to be going, in the air. That being said, staff recommends approval for case A250036.
Thank you. Does any member of the board have questions for staff or the
I do.
applicant regarding?
Those little blue and red spots on your map,
Those are
those were
co-located.
other current towers?
No, right here, up here.
No, on this one, the one
Page 6
before,
of 10.
your map.
Oh, wait a minute.
Are those all towers?
There?
No.
No, the yellow and green map you just
Oh,
had?
no, that's like, yeah, those are towers.
Okay. And where's the proposed one?
Right there in the center, you see it's proposed.
I can't see it.
Do the other ones, let me ask you this.
Oh, I see.
Do the other ones that are already there, so you're saying these other ones are already existing?
Right,
Okay.
right.
So the other ones that are already there, did they get a variance or are they in compliance with the distance?
I believe all those are,
Compliant.
they either comply or not within our jurisdiction.
Okay.
They did, okay.
I can't recall
No.
another case.
Do y'all have questions for the applicant also? I'll have them step forward if you do.
I mean, to me, it seems like the variance is, I don't know what the right word is, but they're asking for it to be 42 feet from the front in lieu of 63.7 feet, and then 350 feet, and it's a required 510 feet. I'm just saying,
Yes,
making
ma'am.
a statement
Yes,
that.
yes, ma'am.
That seems, okay,
Yes, ma'am.
that's just a comment.
Okay. Do y'all want to question the applicant now too, or do you have any other questions?
I guess my other question would be, how is the coverage so spotty if you've got that many other towers in the area?
Yeah, with the,
Is the
is the
applicant?
applicant here? Would you please step forward and give us your name and address, sir?
My name is Shelton Todd. I live at 3997 Todd Lane, Gulf Shores, Alabama. I am a contractor working for T-Mobile. I am also a retired T-Mobile employee of 22 years, so I've been down this road a few times. I don't want to run your thing here, but you see the white area below that proposed site? Flip it back over to the other one. You see that all green now, how the coverage increases?
Yes,
That is the reason for this tower. And also, I heard your question a few moments ago. This area is so hilly out there that even I carry 2 phones with me when I'm doing these jobs or projects, because you go down in those bottoms and you lose all your coverage. So T-Mobile is trying to increase their coverage and in-building coverage or in-home coverage in this area. And you can see how much green this tower improves that whole area out there.
So you're saying that the other towers can't do that because, why? Their location?
Their location and the topo of the property or the ground out there is so hilly that the other towers, their penetration will not reach what this tower will do.
So how many customers are you talking about in that surrounding area that who are trying to get coverage?
I could not answer the POP coverage there. That's considered POPs, and I don't know the population, but I've driven all of that out there, so it's pretty populated.
So when you say pretty, do you mean 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, just?
No, it's in the lower, it's lower than 5,000, obviously. It's all big property out there.
Okay.
You have any more questions for the applicant?
Okay, I do have one. Is it like the tower to the right of this one that's proposed? That first one, there's a lot of, yes. So why is that tower, is it because of the topography that tower cannot service all that white
Yes, ma'am.
below it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so is the tower on a hill or in a valley?
I'm sure it's on a hill. I'm not exact familiar. That is, I don't know if that's a T-Mobile tower or not. I don't know who that carrier is on that tower.
Don't most carriers use each other's towers at this
Yes,
point?
ma'am, we do. We co-locate. That's the reason on this particular tower, we built this tower in accordance with your ordinance to have co-locators on it, and we went to the max on this tower. So three other carriers other than T-Mobile can go on this tower. So this is going to benefit, this one tower will benefit other carriers.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, is there anyone here that wants to speak in opposition to this request? If so, please come forward, give us your name and address. Go to the microphone,
Terry
please.
Smith, and it's 4347 Jolly Road. I have a question. Why can't it be a stealth tower? A stealth tower, the one that looks like a
I
tree?
can't hear what she's saying.
Because,
Stealth, she's asking if it can't be one that looks like a tree.
Oh,
okay, well, we have service down there. Verizon works down there, AT&T works down there. We have no issues with our cell phones. So that's my thing about it. Also, is it going to have is it going to have cabinets, or is it going to have a modular control building?
This one here's going to have cabinets.
Okay. And it's going to be how tall?
This tower's 255 feet.
Okay. I'm just not happy that this is the first time we're hearing about it. You know, we live on the same street that it's going to be on, and nobody has mentioned anything. Well, I know that y'all been out there looking at the street above us. Y'all went and looked at some property over there too.
Wait, he's asking her something.
I'm at 4347.
So is there not an opportunity for
And then
T-Mobile
get
to
it in there,
use the
y'all
other
using
ones?
18-wheelers to get it in there? Is that how it's going? Because that's so skinny. Once you get around the curve, that road narrows.
The tower comes in pieces, and they bolt it together once it's on the site.
Okay.
I
So
have
you're
a question.
So you're opposed to that?
Yeah, I'm very opposed
Okay,
to it.
okay.
Very
But-
opposed. And
but-
I know there's a lot of elderly down there that couldn't come to this meeting to oppose it.
Okay, we have a question for
Just
you,
one
ma'am.
question. So you're basically opposed to it because you hadn't discussed it. They hadn't discussed
I
it.
don't want it because I mean, it's going to bring down property values. It'll be an eyesore. And I mean, if it looked like a tree, maybe it would blend in with all the woods and everything that we have down there, but it's not going to blend in.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Vicki Hughes. We live at 4351 Jones Road, which our property is going to probably back up into Jolly, the way the landscape works out there. I, too, am opposed to this. We love the area and the community. I mean, it's very rural, but it's very beautiful, and we just don't want a cell phone tower there. I, too, have Verizon, AT&T. I have no problem with my service whatsoever. We also were just wondering, why this location when there's 3 water towers located within the same area that you can put that cell phone antenna on, and you don't have to mess with the infrastructure at all. You can attach it to the water tower. So, but we oppose it as well. So,
Okay.
So not you, the engineer. So have
We
any of
just
these
let him
other,
step forward to engineer. We have some more questions for you.
so have any
please.
of those options been addressed or investigated?
Yes, ma'am, and I have a statement from the RF and from T-Mobile here. The requirement to meet the setbacks, President, is a unnecessary hardship due to the topographic. We've already talked about that. The radio signals emitted to the tower is a technology that is a physical RF design, and it takes a tower within a tower's location or in the RF engineer's prediction, propagation, which we showed you a while ago, for coverage to connect from one tower to the next. So they can't move a tower just a mile down the road because they do not connect. There is a perimeter around each tower for them to connect. So it is a specific location that they choose in order to meet the objective of the cell tower and the coverage. We also absolutely go to other locations, water tanks when possible, high other structures. We co-locate when possible. The dollar to build a tower versus co-location is astronomical. So, the last thing we want to do is build a new tower. So we did RF did look at other locations, but it just did not fit the purpose for this location.
Do you see any other benefits to having a tower?
Do I see any other benefits? I do. It's better penetration to the residents there. If you start streaming with all the things that the cell companies offer today, your TV, your high-speed internet, yes, it is.
Any to
definitely.
public safety?
But that would, okay, now wait a minute. So you're saying that would be for T-Mobile service?
That is for T-Mobile, yes.
That's not for any other service?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is T-Mobile. That's the reason T-Mobile's out there. I heard these young ladies talk about they have Verizon and other. Well, as you know, T-Mobile is trying to be the number one as well, so they need to have their coverage there.
They could shoot a satellite into space.
I'm sorry?
I said they could shoot a satellite into space.
Yeah. Yeah, you pay for that too.
Yeah.
The staff also
Cost of doing business.
suggested that it would enhance public safety and emergency.
It's definitely a better pinging if you were to call 911 and there's an IMEI on your phone. If they ping your phone to find out where you're located, if you had fallen in your yard or what have you, absolutely it increases your public safety. It is definitely.
So if you're a T-Mobile customer and that happened, you fail, would you not ping?
Yes. Well, would you ping if?
Yeah,
Well, if you were a Verizon customer.
Yeah, a Verizon customer.
They say, I don't know what Verizon's coverage is out there, but
So they would get help, but if I were a T-Mobile,
you may not.
I
You may
may
not.
not.
Yes.
You also wouldn't have service, so it probably wouldn't have T-Mobile.
And I personally drove this site. I drove all over out there for several days, and I have T-Mobile in my pocket and I have AT&T in my briefcase. And for me to communicate out there, I had to use my AT&T. My T-Mobile didn't work.
So is this a matter of T-Mobile trying to grow their business out
Yes.
there?
That's it.
Absolutely, they're everywhere with
That's
that.
the bottom line.
Yeah. Okay, any other questions?
No.
Okay, then this public hearing is now closed. If there are no other questions or comments from board members, may I have a motion from the board?
Madam Chair, I do not recommend approval for case A-25-0036.
Well, we're going to vote in a minute, but yeah. Do I have a second on her motion?
What now?
I'll second.
Okay. Now we're going to vote on it.
Your motion is essentially to deny.
To deny.
To deny, yes.
Okay. All in favor on her motion?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Well, you need a 3 to get it through, so
Yeah.
it's,
So then I'll be the one to vote, huh? Okay, I vote for approval. So we've got 2 for, 2 against. What do we do in that case?
You need 3 affirmative votes.
you have to
Okay.
have 3 affirmative.
Okay. I'm sorry, this variance has been denied. Excuse me, this variance has been approved.
No,
What? No.
no.
You have to have a majority.
Yeah,
have
we
to have
don't have a
3.
majority though.
No, the way the law is written, you have to have 3 affirmative votes.
Yeah,
If you don't
okay,
have 3 affirmative votes, then it's.
okay. Then I'm sorry, it has been denied.
I have 15 days to appeal.
Yes, sir, in circuit court.
And also, I would just recommend that you talk to the community around. They said in their comments that they were just one of them had just heard about this.
Yes, ma'am, and the process, and correct me, Mr. Morrison, if I'm wrong, but I'm as an applicant, I make a request, and it's, the staff to send out notices to the neighborhoods for.
That's correct. And that's what we did.
That
That's
burden,
the notice.
I feel like the burden's on me to walk door to door asking them.
So they did receive notices about it?
We sent notices for this case, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it, okay, but you got it. Okay.
But we thought you had not received it. Okay, well, like I said, you can request through circuit court, 15 days. Okay. Okay, let's get back to here then. Yeah. Have all members of the board had a chance to review the case materials and minutes from the September 22nd, 2025 hearing that were sent to us electronically?
Yes.
May I have a motion from the board regarding the minutes from the September 22nd, 2025 hearing?
Madam Chair, I make a motion to approve the minutes
Do I have a
of
second?
September 2025.
22, 2025.
22, 2025.
I second the motion.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the minutes stand as reviewed.
You need to adjourn us.
Okay, sorry. We are adjourned.